Hi, my name is Miss Pam, and I'm from Building Blocks Child Development Center here in Spencer, West Virginia. And I have a book and an art project to do with you today. Our book is called Love Monster by Rachel Bright. Isn't he cute? It says, "Welcome to Cutesville, home of the Fluffy." And there's the Love Monster. Oh, I missed a page. We can't start there. We always got to start at the beginning. This is a monster. Hello, monster. I think you'll agree he's a little bit funny looking, to say the least. He lives in a world of cute, fluffy things. A official pile of extreme cuteness. Look at all of those cute little kitties and puppies and little owl. All kinds of cute little animals. Which makes being funny looking pretty darn hard. You might have noticed that everybody loves kittens and puppies and bunnies. You know, cute fluffy things. But nobody loves a slightly hairy, I suppose a bit googly-eyed monster. Poor monster. This might be enough to make a monster feel, well, a bit down in the dumps. But not being the moping around sort, he decided to set out and look for someone who'd love him just the way he was. And there's a little sign there that says Big World. It says, "This suitcase belongs to L Monster, a rough guide to the big wide world." And he's got his packing list for the big wide world. He looked high and he looked low. And he looked in the middle-ish. There's tumbleweed. He looked inside and outside. More than once he thought that maybe, just maybe, he'd found what he was looking for. But as it turned out, things were never quite as they seemed. Yes, it would be fair to say that his search did not go well. And then it didn't go well some more. Oh man, the monster's getting rained on. It didn't go well for such a long time, in fact, that it began to get dark and scary and, well, not very nice. So the monster, having lost all his oomph, decided it was time to give up and go home. But in the blink of a googly eye, everything changed. Look at that, another love monster. You see, sometimes when you least expect it, love finds you. The end. Welcome to Cutesville, home of the fluffy and slightly hairy. The end. And that is the Love Monster. Isn't that cute book? I like that book. Well, we are going to make a love monster. So, I kind of looked at the back of the book and went, okay, this is the shape of the love monster. And then I made one. Okay, I made a pattern. So what a pattern is a pattern is something that you use to make something else. Okay, so I have my sheet of paper here and I have my pattern. Now, you see this big flat edge right there? That can go right down there on the bottom. All right, so we got our love monster and we need something to trace with. Now, you can trace with a pencil or a pen or a crayon, but it's easier when you want to cut something out to trace with a pencil. So we're going to go around the love monster. Okay, can we see our line? Well, it's kind of hard to see. You know what? Let me get a marker. Make it easier for you guys to see our line. Okay, so I got my black marker, and here I go. And I'm going around the love monster. I'm going around it, and I'm keeping my marker where it's touching my pattern. Okay, I think my black marker's running out of ink. Oh no, what will I do? I hit a bump in the table. That's okay. Okay, so we're using our marker and we're going all the way around our pattern. All right, so when we take a pattern off, look at that, a love monster. So now we need our scissors. All right, so thumb in the little hole, fingers in the big hole. My fingers, 3 won't fit. You can get 3 of your fingers in that little hole. I bet you can. Okay, that helps us have more control over our scissors. Okay, so we're going to go open and shut. Right, and that's how we use our scissors. Snap, snap, snap. Now, scissors are only for paper. All right, you got to remember, get yourself in some big trouble if you use your scissors on other things. Scissors are just for paper. So we're going to line our scissors up. We're going to line this part of our scissors up right there. Okay, we're going to line that up with our line. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to open and close, and we're going to turn our paper. Okay, we're going to kind of pull our paper. All right. Now, if you can't do that, you can push your scissors. Okay, and if you go up past your ear, that's okay. So we're going to turn our paper around, line our scissors back up. Now, look there, we come to the end. Okay, we have to stop right there. Can't cut that way because then I'll cut our monster. Then we got to turn our paper, and his ear's going to stick up a little bit, but that's all right. That's just what you need it to do. Okay, so then you're going to keep on cutting with your scissors right on your line. Okay, when you get to the end of the line, stop. We'll turn our paper again. Remember, I'm turning my paper, not my scissors. Okay. Go up, stop, turn our paper again. This has a lot of turns in it. Line them back up right on that line. And when we get down here, stop, turn your paper a little bit more. His ear's sticking up, that's okay. And we're going to keep our scissors right on our line. Now, I am an adult. I stayed on the line really good. If you get off the line, that's okay. But your love monster might not look exactly like it's supposed to if you get off the lines. So now, what are we going to do with this love monster? Well, I think what I'm going to do with my love monster is I'm going to take him and I'm going to line him up right down here on the bottom. I got my glue stick. All right. Now, you'll turn your glue stick a little bit, okay? You don't want a whole lot of glue stuck out because then you just get messy and you get glue everywhere and then you might get in trouble and it messes your glue stick up. All right, so I'm going to put glue on the outside of my love monster, around his ears and around the side of his face, and then some in the middle and some along this edge right down here. Okay, I got a little bit of glue. You don't need a whole lot. Okay, and if you have white glue, you have the liquid glue, you really don't need a whole lot. So I'm going to line my lines up down here. Get them all lined up. And push him all down. He's all glued down. Now see, I turned him over, so if I had some of my lines sticking out, it was on the back side. Now, our love monster needs, what does he need? He needs a face. All right, so let's give him some eyes. And I'm going to draw 1 circle, 2 circles, making kind of googly-eyed. And then I'm going to make a little black circle in the middle. That one. And on that one. Now our love monster has some eyes. What about, let's just look at our book. What else did our love monster have? He had 2 eyes, 1, 2, and he has some teeth. So let's draw him some teeth. So we're going to make a line, and we're going to give him some teeth. We're going to make triangles, up and down, up and down, up and down. And there's our love monster, some teeth. Now, our love monster has one more thing on the front. He has a heart. So I've got some heart stickers. And I think I'll pick a purple heart. And I'll stick a purple heart right down there on the love monster. All right. Now look at that. Our love monster is finished. But now, what are we going to do with the love monster? Well, you know what I think we could do with this love monster? I think if we take our paper and we fold it in half and line up the edges down there on the bottom, so get them in there when they're straight. And sometimes you have to put your finger on it. Get the other corner and put your finger down there on the bottom. See? And then we'll flatten it out. And look. We made a card. So what are we going to put on the front of our card? How about a puffy heart? We can put a puffy heart sticker right on the front. Now, who could we give this card to? I think I will give my card to my mom. So I'm going to write to Mom. So we'll make a T. 2, T-O is 2. Now we're going to write Mom. M-O-M. To Mom. And there's a love monster. And what could we write on the top of it? What could we write to our moms? Or we could give this to our dads, or our grandmas, or our grandpas. I think I will write. Turn the paper back around here. Guess what? The red on the red, you can't see it. Let's get a different color. Let's get blue. I love, L-O-V, love, Y-O-U. And it says, I love you. And look at that. To Mom. I love you. And there's our happy monster. Now, what else you could do to your monster is maybe you want to give him some hair. Yeah, maybe give him some hair. Make him a fuzzy monster. Give him some hair. There's my love monster. And now I made a card for my mom that says, to Mom, I love you. And the little love monster. And there, you made a card. Now, what are you going to do with that card? Could you give it to your mom today? Well, of course you could give it to your mom today. You could give it to her any day. How about if I put to Dad and wrote D-A-D? On the back of it, I'll show you how to do that. Okay? On the back, we'll write T-O, to, then we'll write Dad. D A D, to Dad. And we can put a heart on there for Dad. To Dad. So this one says to Dad, to Mom, I love you. and our love monster. Now, you can give it to them today. You can give it to them tomorrow. You could give, you know what? Valentine's Day is coming. Valentine's Day is February 14th, and today is February 3rd. You got 11 days to make you a card and give it to your mom and your dad. Or, like I said, you can give it to them any day. Your mom and your dad, or you can give it to grandma and grandpa. You could give it to your brother or your sister. Or, hey, we can make one for everybody. We can make one for everybody and give everybody cards. What if I don't have any card stickers? I don't have any heart stickers in my house. I can draw a heart. I can draw a heart. Or maybe I don't have to put hearts on it. Maybe I'll draw a truck. My dad would like a truck on his. I could draw a truck. You can draw whatever. Your family will really appreciate it. And they will know that you love them. Well, that's it for me today. I got a big mess to clean up. So I better get off here and get that done. And I will see you later. Bye.